Hi guys, and welcome to your timeless message of the day. I'm sorry that I have been away for a bit. I've just been feeling a bit more anxious in regards to recording. You can skip this. If you don't want to listen to me babble, skip. I'll put something here that you can see. You can skip me babble, but it's all good. It's just, I mentioned it before, but for me, being in front of a camera making these videos is really, brings me a lot of anxiety, and I have to, it's a challenge each day and each time I do it, and I've just been feeling more anxious about it in the last couple of weeks or a bit more. So yeah, that's why I haven't been super active as much as I was before, but I'm working on it and I'm trying to get back on the horse. We've also had a lot of storms, so it's been super rainy, super rainy. So yeah, this is going to be a short one. But I hope you enjoy, and thank you guys for sticking around and for engaging with my work and finding joy and finding help in it. It really means so much, and that's why I do it, so thank you for that. Little boy, hey, look at this face. Oh, so stunning. You wait a second, you guys want to see Munchkin? Wow, he is so sweet. Such a good boy. All right, but we're gonna get you back in a spot that makes sense. There you go. Maybe that's nice. Hey, there you go. All right, so let's see what you need to hear today, and trust that this message finds you when it is meant to. Okay, let's see. We have, no way, when I was shuffling, this card was at the bottom of the deck, and now it came out as well. We have the Six of Staff, victory, celebrating. What is the collective celebrating? What is going on? The Five of Cups. Wow. Sorry guys, I had to do some readjusting to be more comfortable. But we have the Five of Cups. So there's some sort of a celebration that comes from a place of pain, of hurt, of some sort of negative experience, trauma, something that leaves a scar on you, and you've overcome it. Maybe there is a victory in overcoming pain. Wow, I love that. The Two of Swords in reverse. I see. You decided to start to see life in from a different perspective, and I'm so excited for you. I think the Two of Swords here in reverse, it's kind of like you deciding to not have to decide between being victorious or being someone that is worth celebrating, and being someone who has gone through pain or is in like a negative space. What am I saying here? If you chose this pain, or if you get lost in the pain, you can get lost in this victim mentality, or this idea that the negative is following you, which I would argue, actually, if that is where your mind is focused on, you will perceive that much more, and it's, I think, also more likely for it to happen as well, right? And it's almost like maybe also for some of you there is this understanding or this fear that the pain that you have experienced in your life is inherently going to keep you from achieving your goals, from you being victorious. Oh, I've gone through so much, I'm a broken record, there's nothing you can do to fix this. And this is not where you're at, right? You are seeing that there is no choice to be made. There is no path in the road that goes one way or another, right? Or maybe you had to recognize that you can hold both, that you can be someone who has experienced pain, who has gone through a lot, who has, had to emotionally just, it's kind of like you're growing, I'm seeing like the word growing pains, right? So emotional awareness maybe had to be fostered through some sort of discomfort and pain in your life. And now you're seeing the victory, you're seeing this positive out of it. Okay, what advice can we give the collective today for them? The Son of Cups. Ah! Keep working, keep doing your thing. And look, we have Mr. Munchkin here. But keep doing your thing. This is the Knight of Cups, right? And the Knight of Cups is a slow knight. This means the process, it's not the slowest, but it's after the earth element, it's the second slowest. So, things are going to move ahead, but it's not going to go as fast as you would like. It's a slow and steady wins the race kind of energy, which reminds me of the last message I think I did on here. But yeah, you see how we have this bridge. It's, look, oh my God, I cannot make this up. And I find the beauty like in recognizing patterns. It's like, I love it. That's how my brain works. And what I'm seeing here, we have this fork in the road with the Two of Swords. You saying, it looks almost when I put it down as if it's going in one way or the other, right? Going either into victory, celebration, achieving your goals, or going into this pain mindset. And this is at the bottom, like in reverse, pointing to these two. And on top of that, I've placed the Son of Cups. And what does he have but a bridge? And it genuinely looks like there's this bridge being built that connects the Five of Cups and the Six of Staffs, rather than splitting the two up. And I love that. I can really sense this feeling of unity and this feeling of acceptance and integration of pain, right? The integration of the pain body into what you experience in this life, and who you see yourself as. It's not a choice. The scar doesn't make you, but it is there, and you have to acknowledge it. Be aware of it. What does this deck want to say to us? Now I'm feeling so much lighter. I was feeling anxious as hell today. Well, I've just been really anxious, and the more I don't do something, the more anxious I get about it. I'm sure you know the feel. We have these 3 cards wanting me to read them to you. On this one, it says on the front, just so you know, did you forget all you had to get through to be you? That is exactly what we're talking about. You had to go through so much to get to who you are now, to this version of you that you can be proud of, that you can say you feel content and happy in who you are. I'm going to have to turn the camera around because you guys need to check out the sunset. And I'm just going to read this before I do. Trust that when something ends, it isn't meant for you and your next expansion. Keep rising. And now I'm going to turn you guys around so you can see this. Look at that. I mean, the cameras obviously never do it justice, do they? At least not with my skills of camera stuff. But it's completely pink and red, the whole sky and the clouds, and I love that. In farmers' folklore, the idea that when the sky is red, it's gonna be a nice day the next day. It's gonna be a hot day, like as the sun is setting. So maybe this is like kind of this idea of something coming to an end, but you already have these indications in your life that something positive is coming out of it, something new, something beautiful is coming out of it. What? Love this for you. Invest your energy into your highest self. The more you invest, the more you will become. The more you head towards this version of you that, is the guide within, ultimately. It's the guide. It's the idealization of who you could be. You will never reach it. It's like a graph in math, when you're like those that never actually reach zero, that you always see they get closer and closer, but they never actually reach it. But it's not about reaching it. It's about the climb. It's not about the summit actually, but it's the climb to it. Don't waste time watching others live how you want. It is your turn now to dance. You might have been someone, maybe this, okay, so this is, I placed this subconsciously on like the more trauma side, the 5 of Cups. So the trauma you might have experienced could be in relation to kind of you doing stuff for other people, you living life dependent on other people or other people's emotions. If you're someone who is very empathetic and caring, people pleasing is a very common effect, for people like that. To someone's detriment. It comes from a place of trying to secure the relationship as well from the person doing the people pleasing. And I say this as a hopefully recovering people pleaser. I really spent most of my life trying to do that, trying to please, trying to be kind, trying to be as loving as I could be. But it ended up being to my detriment, most definitely. And I think it's been, I'm fast approaching my birthday actually. And I've been just contemplating this year and how it's gone. And in general, my 20s as well. Because I've it's gonna be my 29th birthday coming up. So it's nice to like see the growth, to be conscious of the growth. I hope you're still here with me, because I might be talking about me, but the experiences that come up within me are always, my sharing of them are always in an effort to connect to you, for you to see yourself in what I'm saying, so you can, so I can, how do I say this? So I can make sure that you understand that I get it. Does that make sense? Like, I get it. But yeah, all right. We're gonna finish your reading. The sun is setting and I think it's so nice. I'm like completely pink as well. I'm seeing it now. I never actually look into the thing. I try not to. But okay, we're gonna finish your reading with here. What's to come for the collective then? If they continue to trust that they are able to, you know, get as close to as possible, continue on their path towards the zero that they will never get. What is coming then? Time to give rather than take. And where was this but on the 5 of Cups? It landed right on that. Whatever you did whatever you learned through the trauma you have experienced, through the negative experiences, the painful ones, they were in relation to you learning to find a more balanced give and take, an ebb and flow, an understanding that there has to be enough for self to give and vice versa. And I love that. And a new beginning is therefore ahead, where both is possible. Someone who has learned through the pain, rather than being stuck in the pain, there's an integration of the pain that leads to then a bridge being built that connects it to the victory in your life and to your next success, my dear. So let me know how that works out for you. I would love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you still have no Christmas present for yourself or for someone else, I still am doing the 20% off until the end of the holidays in my shop. So if you want a personal reading, that's going to be I think it's Mary 20, but I'm going to put it in the comments so you guys have the code if you do want to get someone a personal reading. But that's going to be it. Thank you guys for being here, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye bye.